here at my local bait shop. Alright guys, we're out here on the lake today, looking to catch some crappies and maybe some carp. We have a can of corn here, we're going to throw out for some carp. Chumming in Pennsylvania is legal, so we're going to throw some out in the water and hopefully get some carp action. Got Ethan here with me today.
The easiest way to catch these carp is to chum the water. It's really it's the easiest way. It draws the fish in. The DCNR actually on the website actually recommends you do this to catch carp.
And we have a little bit of wind today, so we'll see how the audio is. Hopefully it's not too bad, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so today we're going to be using some...
These are double-cross jig heads.
Yeah, double-cross jig heads. I have a little Bobby Garland. The color is called the Shadow. It's a Moglo shad.
And I'm going to be trying something a little different, going with a twister tail made by Berkeley Power Baits. This is a 2-inch grub, the Power Grub, and this specific color is Christmas Lights, which is a very good color for slightly stained water. So that's what I'm rolling with.
And if you can hear me or not, but when you guys rig these, you want to make sure you rig them with the belly side down. So you put them on like this, and then you just slide them down, put them on the hook like that.
So this is the twister tail. To rig this, you want the curl of the tail to be opposite of the hook. So you skewer it at the top, and you feed it through. Always go a little farther than you think you need to go, because it's easier to rip it a little bit than it is to take it off and re-skewer it. And you just feed it the whole way to the top of the jig head, and the curl of the tail is opposite of the hook. That's how you rig this up.
Alright guys, so we're down here at spot number 2. The first spot didn't produce too great. I'm recording a couple of these intros because the wind is bad, so if there's anything that the audio might not be great, we'll have to see what happens, but hopefully some fish will be caught, and
there's some people down here. It looks like
there's a few people down here,
so
and
it's a good sign. This spot usually produces for crappie. Don't know about carp because we've never really tried for carp in this spot.
Yeah.
So.
And if you notice that there's a lot of dry land here, this is usually underwater.
Yeah.
This lake is drained in the wintertime for flood control, and then gradually in the springtime, they raise it back up to...
By the end of April, it's usually full level.
Alrighty, we'll keep you posted. Ethan has a fish here. Alright, so I got another fish on here. It's going to be a crappie this time? I believe it is. Alright, first crappie of the day. This is a white crappie. You can tell the difference because white crappies have these vertical stripes versus the patterning. I'll show you a black crappie if I catch one here. And also sometimes the white crappies have a little bit of blue on their tongue. So this is not a big one, but still a fish, so let's get it released.
Hey guys, so we were just getting ready to leave and we noticed somebody had a float that had broken off, and we were trying to retrieve the float. There was a fish on the end of it. We got the float with our rod, and there's a bluegill on the end of it. It looks like he might be gut hooked a little bit. So
If he is, then we will
do our best to release him.
Release him, but if we cannot release him unharmed, then he will be, well, there's the float.
I'll grab the float. So there's the float, guys.
He's not gut hooked.
He's not?
No, he just needs a pair of pliers.
And then there's the fish.
Yeah, there's the bluegill that was on that line.
Yeah.
We'll come back with the release. So here's this little bluegill.
There's the bluegill. We're going to release him in the water. Got the hook out. There it goes. So we just saved the fish, and we got a free float.
Yeah, which they're supposed to be good floats. So if you guys have ever seen them, show them real quick. If you've ever seen
these are the floats.
They're called rocket bobbers, I believe.
So
we know nothing about them.
There's the point here, and then there's this. This is where you attach your line to. Yeah. Right there.
We don't know, but alright.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, so this is the end of our day of fishing.
Yeah, it was an interesting day. The fish weren't really biting that hard, but at the end we had a little bit of a surprise. We got the float.
Yeah, so there's something interesting
and we saved the fish, so that's a plus.
I think we caught like what, 4 fish total?
Yeah, we caught 4 or 5.
If you count the last one out on that strange thing.
Yeah, we caught like 4 or 5 fish. It was a little rough. Wind was bad.
Yeah.
Temperature's been cold the past few days, so the fish really aren't snapping.
So hopefully things get better soon. We'll come back to some better videos, but hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe, and take it easy.